Hey, what's going on, guys? Tennessee.Frank here. Today we are going to take a look at the Caldwell Ballistic Precision Chronograph. And this thing will work with just about anything. It even worked with this airsoft that I got, and it is unloaded, so it's safe. We're not going to poke our eye out. But yeah, I picked this airsoft up as a training tool for my wife because it's got the same magazine release, you got to wrap the slide, it's a good training tool. These just come in real handy. So I picked this up and I got a big thing of the ammo, and I thought instead of wasting 45 minutes driving to where I go shoot and taking time to shoot and everything right now, just to bring you a chronograph review, I would just go ahead and do it with the airsoft, and it worked fine. I mean, it picked up the velocity of the airsoft. Of course, we do have the sky screens on this guy. Got it set up. You can kind of see sky screens. Here's your front panel. It's got two side ports, which we'll talk about more. This is the one where the cable they give you goes. This is for something like a USB printer cable, which I ended up having to use. This standard one just did not work. We're going to test this out using an airsoft gun in the backyard because I don't feel like driving 45 minutes to test a regular gun. So I'm going to put a couple rounds through with this airsoft. If I can get a BB in it. Hang on. Okay, we're going to test this out with an airsoft. I don't know if you can see this, but seems to be working. So even something low velocity like this, 252 feet per second, 250, 251, yeah, it seems to be working. So let's take a look at the app on the phone and see how that works. Okay, and here we have the app open. I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and we're going to see if it's going to register. I had to get a different cable, which I'll show you on the tabletop, but let's see if it'll register. Yep, 250, 249, 252, 251, another 250. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and hit save group, and that's saved now. So we can go over here and look that group up. That'll give you your all your numbers, your average. See right there. We'll get a closer look at this on the tabletop though. And here's the standard cable. It's a good long cable. It plugs into the chronograph. The other end is supposed to plug in to the port on your phone, and I mean it does. It'll plug in. Plugs in just fine. But I got no connection with this cable. So what I ended up doing was getting one of my older printer cables. You can see it's got that USB printer connector here, and then your USB, and I got a micro USB adapter, cut it down a little bit so that it would work with my phone case, because with the square shoulders and my phone case, it wasn't plugging in. But with it cut down, it'll plug in, it'll get a good connection. Of course, I'll probably need to get a longer cable if I'm going to do much with this. But yeah, that cable works, and you see, you download this app, and we do have a saved group on here, which you can see. We can go ahead and you can see it does record all the feet per second. Of course, I got no foot-pounds because I didn't put in a weight, but it'll give you standard deviation, minimum, maximum, spread, everything. I mean, just it's a cool little app. But like I said, I did have to get a different cable to run. You get your instruction guide. Of course, most things come with instructions, which we normally read after we get frustrated. You get a little bag to store everything in, which is nice. Like I said, the stock cable is nice and long, but with this phone, pretty much useless. So, not even going to worry about that. But what I like is that app that's on the phone, because I no longer have to put a camera on my chronograph like you've seen me do to record velocity, then come home, watch the footage, take down the velocities, and figure out everything. That app does it all for me. It's automatic. And whenever I get to where I can put in like a certain load, say like the 185 grain 45 caliber loads, once it knows bullet weight, it'll give me foot-pounds of energy too. So for the money, which these are running about $100, you normally find them a little bit cheaper some places. I think this is a heck of a chronograph. It's going to do me really well. My Chrony F1 finally died after 30-some years. And yeah, I think this is going to be a good step up right here. Ballistic precision. I think it's well worth the money. The app, if you can get it to work with the standard cord, is great. If not, you'll have to modify a cord. You'll have to get the USB with the micro for your phone, modify your cord, and then everything works fine there. So if you're looking for a chronograph, I would give the Caldwell Ballistic Precision a look. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. Y'all have an awesome rest of the day. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.